Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hot and Rich, a show about celebrities. I'm your host, Kate Raft. It's August 26th, and it's Wednesday. And what do we do on Wednesday? We drink water. So I'm going to have a drink of water.
Isn't it wild how it's almost the eighth month of 2020 is almost over?
You know what I always say? The eighth month should be called October.
I know you say that.
And August should be moved to where October was. They should switch. I always say they should switch.
Why?
I said this last year.
August 31st should be Halloween?
Yes, because AU is the first two letters of autumn. Autumn. And oct means 8.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
August and October should switch.
I say we go to metric years. You leave October where it is, but it becomes the 8th month because we only have 10 months now.
What months would you delete?
Be a very tough call, but
we don't need February because it's only 28
days. Excuse me, that's my birthday month. I mean, it is more expensive for rent that month.
But you don't like your birthday anyway, so you'd probably be relieved.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Okay. Anyway, I'm running out of time because we actually have to end the show a little early today.
Get rid of September, too, because of the bad memories of September 11th.
Yeah, you're right. No September.
We should no longer have that month.
Because of the memories. Okay.
No February, no September.
Yep, that's fair. I don't mind that. Okay, listen, we have to rush through these topics at the beginning of the show because I want to get to our guest. She's amazing. Her name is Lizz Adams. I love her. She's my friend, okay? Ever heard of friendship? She's my friend.
Not me.
And like we were literally about to cross the threshold into like hangout friends right when quarantine hit. We were like talking about making plans and hanging out more and like really sealing the deal.
Wow.
And now this is what we do. We go on each other's Twitch channels, that's what modern friendship looks like.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So my dog, I have to pick her up at 4. So we've got to end the show a little early today. Thanks for bearing with the new temporary time slot just for today. We're doing the show at 3. If you're listening to this as a podcast, you don't care because you're listening to it at your leisure. At your leisure if you're British. Okay. Let's do hot seconds.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. This is Hot Seconds. This is the part of the show where we do topics, but we just talk about them. Okay. Brad Pitt, new gal, blurry photo.
Brad Pitt, new gal? Man, if only I was taking that photo, the focus would be perfect.
Yeah, right. Brad Pitt, new gal, blurry photo. Brad Pitt, new gal, blurry photo. Not Alia Shawkat. They were just friends. This is a model, a German model.
Cool.
Nicole Poturalo. Let me see if I can do this. Nicole Poturalo.
Putin?
Poturalski. Nicole Poturalski, German fashion model. They're on vacation in France. They took the PJ there. Okay, as you do when you're Brad Pitt. And they were spotted. Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Do you think it's the vet?
No, it would say Mohawk. They've been calling me.
I don't know who the fuck this is. Okay.
Well, go ahead and answer. I can put you on break for a sec.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I won't answer the phone in the middle of a podcast. Okay. They were spotted hanging out. They're hanging out at his South of France house. Apparently, according to a source, they acted like loved-up teenagers, and they were kissing.
And no one can get a photo of it from anything but behind like a frosted glass window.
That is like a drone shot from like thousands of miles away. That's how they get Brad Pitt. That's how you get Brad Pitt. That's how you get a photo of Brad Pitt in the wild. It's truly like not a good paparazzi photo. If you're listening to the podcast and you're like, I can't see this photo, well, just imagine like you're looking at 2 people and you're squinting your eyes, and also you have a bunch of like Vaseline in your eyes, and also your eyes hurt, and it feels bad to look at this photo. It really does. Our next hot second, Dorinda. We have to talk about Dorinda. She's fired. I mean, well, okay. She says she quit The Real Housewives of New York. Roni, one of my top favorite franchises of The Real Housewives on Bravo. I think she was fired because there is a source that leaked to Page Six about this, saying that she'd become a, quote, mean drunk, and, quote, that's just not where they want the show to go. Another source added, quote, in this climate of social justice and cancel culture, she was not a good representative of the show or the network, end quote.
Wow.
Okay. Now that they fired Stassi and Kristen for racism, like, they're
No
going
one can be racist
to
anymore?
use the social justice excuse when they fire everyone, I guess. Meanwhile, Luann's still on the show and she full on did blackface, but okay, like, whatever, like, listen, it was her time. Like, she is a mean drunk. Like, she is. Like, this season is not a good look for Dorinda. But, like, it's weird that these, like, leaks are saying that it's because of, like, social justice when really, like, it's because she's just not, like, she's not well. She shouldn't be on TV. She needs to heal. Oh, boy. What are you doing here without Dorinda? Okay. Next hot second, Gigi Hadid did a pregnancy photo shoot. She put pictures up on her Instagram of it. They're all artsy, black and white stuff. You could see her big pregnant body, belly. The
There's
body
a
is
baby in
small,
there, huh?
just the belly. There's a human in there.
Little baby in
Little
there,
baby
right?
Zane Jr.,
Wow.
Gigi Jr., some sort of morph of the two, I guess, is what babies typically are.
Wow. If they made it.
Listen, I got no thoughts on this. I don't really care. I don't care. Okay. Cameron Diaz, her wine is apparently bad. Her wine got the lowest rating. Look at this. This is from the Daily Mail.
Wait, wasn't she like quitting being an actress to make wine?
Yes. This headline says Cameron Diaz's organic white wine earns lowest rating in survey of celeb-owned brands. So, like, Santana champagne is better than, like, every celebrity wine is better than Cameron Diaz's wine, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel for her. I do. Poor Cammy. Poor Cammy. Okay, and our last hot second before we bring our guest on is Garcelle from Roby H / also she's a famous actress, Garcelle Beauvais, is on The Real now. She's going to be on The Real. And I definitely spelled her name wrong in the lower third, Jack. So you should just add an E after the B. B-E-A. It's a typo, okay? It's a typo, everybody.
Oh, God. I have to use the insert key.
Beauvais is joining the syndicated talk show, The Real. She's taking Tamara Mowry's spot. She's leaving the show. She was on it for 6 seasons. Her co-hosts are going to be Lonnie Love, Jeannie Mai, and Adrienne Houghton. I'm happy for her. I think this does mean she's going to quit Real Housewives. Because she doesn't need to be on Real Housewives. She's got like a way better gig now. I love Garcelle, though. I will be sad if she doesn't come back. She was a good addition to the show. I'd watch her own reality show, frankly. Okay. Now the segment we do every day on the show. Check.
You want me to just hit it?
Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh still together? Yes, they are. Great. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get my guest on the horn here.
You got a horn?
No, that's what we call Skype. The horn.
Horn Friday?
No, it's Wednesday.
Horn Wednesday.
Horn Wednesday. Okay, let me get Liz on video chat here and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, the guest is here and I'm so thrilled, honored, humbled. It's a privilege to have her. You might know her because she's an amazing actress, model, tweeter, Instagram influencer, recent wisdom teeth surgery survivor. Okay, you might recognize her from her TV work. She's been on Netflix's Dead to Me or Comedy Central show Road to Hollygrove. Give a warm, a hot, a rich welcome to Liz Adams. everybody. Liz, welcome to the show, Liz.
Oh, hi.
We are kind of wearing the same shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see this? I'm wearing a yellow see-through shirt. You're wearing a pink see-through shirt.
We are definitely like the separate color waves of each other.
This is already like, this feels so right. Also, you're just like stunning. The camera loves you so hard. I'm such a fan. Like, I know we're friends, but I'm also just straight up just a fan of you.
Oh, I am also a fan of you.
Wow.
Kate.
This is a meeting of the minds that is so long overdue. I mean, I feel like we were on the edge of being, I just said this.
We really were. I was thinking about that too. We were definitely talking about how we need to hang out like in real life, not regarding a show that we're in together.
Like we were texting about it. Like plans were in the mix. Like things were going to happen. And then guess what? Life happens.
Mm-hmm.
Life happens. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot better. I had some wisdom teeth problems. I got them all out. Then I had the dreaded hot pocket going on.
God.
Dry socket, hot pocket. It sucked. It hurt really badly. I cried.
God.
Then I went back to the oral surgeon and he said some nice words and put some things in there and it's better. I still can't like eat real food though.
Ugh. Are you eating just like a lot of like
A lot of mush.
applesauce?
Yeah, I can eat things that aren't like hard, but that's it.
I saw that you were on a bao bun journey. Did you get one? Okay,
yeah,
good.
I did. It just takes a lot of work because I gotta mostly chew with my front teeth, and they're not that good at it.
It's not what they're there to just look hot. Front teeth are like just the hot teeth, and then the rest of the teeth like are like the muscle.
It's like, have you ever looked at your dog's little front teeth? They're fucking useless.
They're so baby.
They're so cute though. They're just like.
Actually, it's National Dog Day, and you have a famous dog, Potato.
Yeah.
Can we meet Potato?
Oh, you want to come here? Here.
Everyone,
He's
all need to
just-
follow Potato on Instagram. This is truly one of the babiest dogs I've ever seen. Look at Potato.
He is a baby because I baby the shit out of him too.
Dogs are human babies. My human baby is at the vet right now getting her baby teeth pulled because she has some teeth issues.
Aww.
I know.
We're kindred spirits. I feel you,
I
Kenny.
know. You and Kenny are like synced up this week. Like you're going through it together. Kenny feels your love. She does. But that's why I had to do the show at 3 today. Usually I do it at 4, but I have to pick her up at 4. So thanks for being flexible.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we have a lot of stuff to talk about because I do prep. I do prep for the show, and I've planned some things for us. But first of all, just like I want to get like your blue sky like thoughts on celebrities during coronavirus times. Like, is anything jumping out at you? Like, any favorite people you've been following?
This was kind of a boring celebrity week.
I know I feel like everyone's on vacation, right?
Yeah, I don't know. What are they doing? I do feel like they definitely are living in a different world where coronavirus is not affecting them the way it is affecting us.
I mean, they can just hop on a PJ anytime. So it's like they don't even have to worry about travel restrictions.
Yeah.
Or they could, I feel like celebrities can justify anything as like a work trip too because they like.
That's true, yeah.
They're always like working because their job is like being famous. Which I hope.
God, what a great job it would be. I can't wait till that's my job is just being famous.
Honestly, like.
What do you do for work? That's
famous. The goal. I say that now, even though I only have like upwards of 4 fans.
Oh, I think you have a few more than that.
I mean, hey.
All the people in this chat watching.
We've got a chat going, baby.
We've got a chat
Just
going.
because someone's in your chat, though, you know, doesn't mean you've fully hooked them. You still gotta work for it. I've got to work to earn the fame from all of you chatters. Speaking of which, you have a Twitch channel. We should just plug it right away.
Okay. It's Lizz Party.
Everybody follow Lizz Party. And we'll plug it again at the end of the show with 2 Z's. Okay, you have the Twitter handle that's just at Liz with 2 Z's. How did you get that? Was it not taken?
There was a lot of blood involved.
Ooh, I love it.
some dealings with eldritch beings. We don't have to go into
Wow.
it, but it was worth it.
Honestly, like I'm so impressed. Anytime someone has just their first name as their social media handle, I'm like, that's power, that's influence, and that is like strength that I'll never have.
It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I think it's powerful. You're
fun.
an incredibly powerful human being. You have @Lizz on Twitter.
Thank you.
But you don't
Sure,
have @Lizz on Instagram. That's the next goal.
No, I do not. There is another Lizz out there who has Lizz on Instagram, but that's okay because Lizz Party has kind of become my brand. My husband's a designer. He's made a bunch of things. Like this necklace says Lizz Party. He didn't make this, but he did get this for me. I've got like a lot of swag that just says Lizz Party.
Lizz Party's
all over
good.
it.
I mean, it's like that's the vibe. That's the Liz Adams vibe. I love your Supreme sticker. I want one. I want one.
I have extras.
I would love one. I'm gonna come over and get it. Okay. So let's just do some topics at the top of this, and then we'll get into some other stuff. We'll talk short kings later, but first we want to touch on. Okay, so we kind of texted about Bella Thorne, and I talked about this earlier in the week, but now the news has dropped that she made $2 million on OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans within 1
week, less than a week. That's crazy.
And she didn't even post any nudes or anything.
No, it's just like bikini shot. It's like the stuff you could get on her Instagram.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's wild.
I think that there are a lot of people up in arms about it too, because OnlyFans is kind of a place for like, I mean, you can do whatever you want on OnlyFans. I could start an OnlyFans and be like, this is going to be my content where I just, play Nintendo.
Right.
And then that would
I get started OnlyFans
But
for my dog's teeth.
Yeah, and somebody out there would probably pay to see
I
it.
would.
But I think there are a lot of people up in arms because it's like a place for sex workers to make money, and they're so demonized in like, mainstream culture. But then Bella Thorne shows up and she makes $2 million a week, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, how amazing!"
Right. I feel like kind of how I felt when all the A-list celebs started doing podcasts and like Twitch streams.
Yeah.
It's like this was like these are like ways for independent creators, sex workers, like people who don't have like the platforms that celebrities have to like make some sort of income. There's like so few jobs out there these days.
Yeah, Bella Thorne, you don't need that. You got Disney money.
She's got Disney money. She's selling her pink house for $2.5 million. She could just keep that money.
She has a pink house. Oh, I want to see it.
You should definitely Google Bella Thorne's house. We did a whole deep dive on this show. Actually, I think I have a YouTube link up. Shout out to my YouTube page. I'm really bad at uploading videos, everybody. I realized that it takes a lot of time, and I'm very busy.
Sherman just looked it up for me. It's beautiful.
You should buy it. It's a really specific house.
All right, I'm buying Bella Thorne's $2.5 million
You're
house.
one of the few
BRB.
people who could like pull that house off, Liz. So you have to buy it.
Believe me, I've been trying to convert our apartment into a pink apartment, and for some reason, my husband is not a fan.
Wow.
Of
Tell
that
him
idea.
that's toxic masculinity and that he's canceled. He's canceled for that.
Did you hear that, Sherman?
Sherman, you're canceled.
You're canceled.
Anyway, Bella Thorne's canceled. I don't know. Maybe she's not, but people are
I don't
people
know.
are annoyed.
I actually don't really know who she is that much. Like, I know who she is, but I wasn't like watching her when she was on TV, so I don't really know anything about her other than I watched her skincare routine and it was bad.
Well, you're like the queen of skincare routines, so like I feel like everyone's skincare routine compared to yours is probably bad.
Oh, well, hers was particularly bad. So
I feel like she's not known for having good skin necessarily.
well, maybe it's because her skincare routine sucks.
I've always thought she was like because I'm like an lifelong acne haver, and I've always been like Bella Thorne and I, like we're both acne sisters. Me, Miley, and Bella, we all have bad skin together. We're all on this acne journey in the public eye. But Bella's apparently she's giving the money to her production company to make a movie about OnlyFans.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like research. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we all make $2 million researching a project.
But it's not really real research because it's not the typical OnlyFans experience. She should have done like a character
Right.
and not released it publicly or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't Emma Watson have a fake Tumblr to like prepare for the role in The Bling Ring or something?
Oh, yeah. Or no, I think she had a fake Twitter or something.
She had some
and
fake
just, like,
thing.
Yeah.
And no one knew about it until way later. I feel like Bella Thorne should have done that if she was doing research.
Well,
she wouldn't have made $2 million, that's for sure.
I mean, geez, OnlyFans is really tempting. It truly is. But the only reason, well, there are a lot of reasons that I'm not doing it OnlyFans, but the main one is because Disney owns like most of Hollywood, and I don't know that I'd be able to work for Disney if I had an OnlyFans.
God.
So
Yeah, you should get that Disney money. You deserve it.
I want it.
Honestly,
so I can buy Bella Thorne's $2.5 million
Disney,
house.
if you're watching, you need to hire Liz.
Hi.
Immediately.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
Hire
Hire me.
Liz. Disney. I know everyone at Disney watches this show, so you'll probably get some emails.
Hello.
Oh,
hello, Kat.
Okay. I also want to talk about Britney with you because I know you're passionate about Britney Spears. So, first of all, just like thoughts on the Free Britney movement.
I have been following the Free Britney movement for a while now. I have been following Britney Spears' career for pretty much my whole life, I think.
I think we're the same age. I feel like
19.
Yeah, we're both 19 and we grew up with Britney, late stage Britney, no, JK.
Yes.
But like Britney's
yeah,
like
I've always been a Britney
Britney's like a
fan.
millennial staple. We die for her. I would jump in front of a train for her.
Oh, 100%. We went to see her show in Vegas and I cried. I was so emotional because she just looked so good. And oh, there's the cat. Sherm, can you get the cat? She looked so good and so healthy. And I was like, yes, this is what I want to see. I cried. But I also can't believe she's still under what is it called? Conservatorship?
Yeah, it's really crazy. And she has like so few just human rights at this point. And it's like.
And she's like a grown ass adult. Isn't she like 40?
She's actually 40.
At what point does that end? Like, she's doing fine. She's not doing anything weird. She has like a funny Instagram, but like she's not doing anything that's endangering herself or others. So it doesn't make sense for her to continue to be under that.
I was talking about this on Monday's show, but the ACLU tweeted that they like are offering help for her. I hope that she takes up the ACLU on their offer. Like, there's got to be some like, way that this can help other people experiencing conservatorship abuse. Like, she can't be the only case because.
Yeah.
Or maybe she is.
I'm sure it happens a lot.
But I'm sure it happens a lot. Like, if there's any way to like abuse people financially, like it's probably happening all the time, everywhere.
Yeah. Yes.
Especially when it comes to like disabilities and stuff like that, which I'm not sure if Britney has. We don't know her situation, so we don't know. But there's new stuff that came out today about Free Britney. Okay, it was in the blast. Apparently, there are new documents that say that Jamie Lynn Spears, her younger sister, was named trustee of her financial trust, which was set up in 2004 to protect her vast fortune and provide for her children's financial future. So now, I guess her younger sister, Jamie Lynn, is in charge or is a trustee of that account. And that's and they're saying,
is that good?
They're saying it's good. It means that they're like moving to have her mom and sister more in charge of her than her dad. Her dad's like the problematic one.
Well, why can't she just be in charge of her? Just give it back to Britney.
I know.
It's her money. They didn't do I'm a Slave for You. They didn't do Drive Me Crazy, did they? I don't think so. I didn't see. Jamie Lynn tried.
They would not let a snake go around their neck for a performance.
I did go to the Britney Experience also. That was like the Britney Instagram museum.
How was that? How was
LA.
that?
Before COVID hit, we did do that. I went with Lacey, and it was fun because I was with my friend, but it was actually, as far as Instagram museums go, it was a little disappointing.
It wasn't like What was disappointing?
I think it was just like whoever was in charge of it, whoever designed it, like people go there to take photos. That's what you're there for. You're not there to like actually pretend you're Britney Spears or something
Right.
like that. Or, you're not trying to like get into her mindset or something. And some of the rooms were really cool and really like interactive. And then some of them, there was one that was supposed to be like her stronger video when she's got like the chair and she spins it around and stuff. It was literally just a room with like chairs glued to like the walls or something. And we were in there and the tour guide was literally like, "Don't you guys want to take pictures in here?" And the lighting was really bad. So all of us that are there just for the pictures were like, no.
Wow. That sounds incredibly lazy.
Like, yeah, some of it was a little lazy, and then some rooms were really awesome. And so it was a little hit or miss, but it was just funny because I was like, you know why we're here, right? We're here for the
Oh
gram.
my God. Yeah.
Like, I'm very transparent about my motives for things
I mean,
like
I
this.
don't go anywhere
going
unless it's for the
content.
gram. Why would I leave the house?
If it's not on the gram, I wasn't
If
there.
it's not on the gram, I wasn't there. And that's actually Britney's motto too. That's like the spirit of Britney. She lives for the gram as well.
It's true. She really does. I love her
Her
Instagram.
Instagram is art. It's great. The eyeliner is back, which I'm worried about. I have a whole theory that the more eyeliner she wears, like the more stressed out she is.
Have you seen that theory that like the colors she wears are like a cry for help too?
I know. Okay, so like where do you stand on that? Do you think that's real?
Anything could be real
Right.
at this point, in my opinion.
Anything could be real.
But I also think that like if Britney really wanted to, she could just talk to a reporter and give them the fucking scoop.
Yes, but I
So-
think she's legally gagged. I think she like actually
Really?
can't even, she doesn't even have the right to talk to a reporter without going through her conservator. I think there's some reason she's silenced. Like I think she's like actively being silenced. So, but also like she could break the rules and do that.
Yeah, if it's an unjust situation, then I feel like public sentiment would be on her side if something really were happening, she should just say it because she's Britney. She's beloved.
I feel like she keeps hinting things and I'm like, just tell us, Britney, just tell us. This is safe.
Tell
We'll
us.
support you. But also like I wouldn't, she's been like treated horribly by the public in the past. So I could see her also just like having no trust in like people having her back. I don't know. It's sad.
Well, I've got your back.
I've got your
Britney.
back. We have your back here at Hot and Rich. Brittany, open invite to come on the show. We talk about you almost every episode. Okay, Liz, we have to talk about Short Kings, okay? Because you have a famous tweet that you went like insanely viral for. I'm going to show the tweet now, okay? This is the tweet. It's iconic. Sorry to make you look at your own tweet, but the people, I'm sure you've already all seen this tweet, but look at this. Happily married to my 5'5" king for 8 years while y'all are getting ghosted by 6'2" alcoholics with 7th grade reading levels, but go off about how you only date tall men, I guess. Love this tweet so much. As someone who's married to a short king, Jack, how tall are you? I think he's like 5'5" as well.
Yeah, that's how tall. You're a 5'5" king, just like
So
Sherman.
as someone who's also married to a 5'5" king, I find that tweet very relatable. I think it's a beautiful piece of art. And yeah, everybody should love short kings. Short kings forever. I've always been attracted to short guys. I think short guys are hot. So I thought that we could like put together like a list of like some hot short kings in Hollywood. I compiled some, but we can like decide if we're going to add them to the list or not.
I would love to talk
Okay,
about
great.
this. And just in case, because this comes up every time because people love to intentionally like misconstrue that tweet. I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a facetious tweet of me being like intentionally silly. And I don't take myself that seriously. If you insist on dating tall men, that's your prerogative. But I was just saying, don't overlook short men just because they're height.
I mean, that's like classic Twitter, though. I feel like you could tweet like if you tweet like the most like innocent, benign thing and it gets enough numbers, like you'll have like people screaming in your ear about how you're like,
Oh, people were so angry. And I don't care what strangers think of me at all. I truly, I don't even care what people I know think of me.
wow.
So it really didn't bother me at all. And then I got a ton of followers from it. So stay mad.
Honestly, I love it. If you're mad about short kings, you really need to look at yourself and look at your life, because short kings are what make the world go round. And yes, tall kings exist, but it's just not for me. It's not for me.
And that's
It's
okay.
not for me. Tall people, you have to like look at them higher. Hurts the neck. Okay, let's talk about Hollywood short kings. Okay, Jack, I made a bunch of slides, so if you could just like, we'll just go through them and we'll chat.
Yes, I want to see what you
Okay.
did.
Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart?
5'8". Does 5'8"?
I don't know
Does
him.
5'8" count?
Yeah, 5'8" is considered short by like
Short king standards.
People.
Okay. Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like know old movies that well, so I don't really know who that is. I think he's in Casablanca.
I mean, he was a pretty big deal when he was alive. But that was also before we were
Right,
alive.
so
So we should not be expected to know too much
Okay,
about
so
him.
he's not on the list for me. But if he is for you, I respect it.
Yeah, actually, I think is he the one? Okay, never mind. I don't know. I think he might be okay.
It's just like with short kings from the past, you never know. Like, there's probably some racist shit or some weird shit.
I want to say, I think Humphrey Bogart might actually be an ally.
Oh, good.
Was he?
Sound off in the chat if you think we should add Humphrey Bogart to the list of short kings. I can't decide.
I think there's some things about him, but I can't. It's too much to go into. I have to research it, but I think he's
circle
okay.
back. Okay. The next short king, Jack Black.
Oh, he's 100% a short king. I love 100%. Jack.
I love Jack Black. He is my king, short king Jack Black.
He is so funny. I was just watching some random clip of him on like the Jimmy Fallon show the other night, just because it came up in my feed, and I was just like, he's so fun, just like a ball of good
honestly
times.
Like, and I'm attracted to him. Like, he's hot. Like,
yeah, and he's got a voice of an angel.
You ever see The Holiday?
Like, what's with
he's
that?
He's so hot in The Holiday.
Yes.
We need more like.
Oh, The Holiday's really sweet. I like that one.
We need more short, curvy kings in romantic comedy leading roles.
I think we have enough of those, to be honest.
Wow, actually, you're right. There's a lot. Okay. Wow, the representation is there.
More like average-looking women.
No, you're right. You're right. The representation is there for short kings. I mean, you can't lie.
Yeah.
Like, it's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next short king. Dave Franco. He's 5'7", apparently.
He's only 5'7".
So this was a shocking twist for me. I didn't know he was a short king, but apparently he's a short king.
He has tall king energy.
I would say I'm not going to add him to my list of Hollywood short kings just because of the tall king energy.
I could see that. He doesn't claim his short kingness. He's not out there like evangelizing for short kings.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on. Oh, Jonah Hill, 5'7". Yes, I think Jonah Hill is so hot. I've always been attracted to. Look at my husband. I love a Jonah Hill type.
I think he is short. Is he a short king?
Wow.
I don't know.
We might be split on this.
I don't know that much about him. I think we might be split on this. I think Jonah Hill is interesting, and he's done some interesting work, but I am suspicious of his actual personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's good to have some suspicion. I think it's good to have some suspicion about Jonah Hill. I respect that. Okay, Jack and Liz, we've got to just speed through the next ones because we only have 4 minutes left of the show. Okay.
No.
So we're just going to say.
God, Jet Li, 100%.
Okay, 100% Jet Li, short king. Okay.
Yes.
Next. Al Pacino, 100% short king.
Okay, yeah. He's more like a short czar.
Oh, okay. That's good. I like that. Okay, next. Tom Cruise. He's the king of the short kings. Tom Cruise.
I mean, yeah, honestly, like he might be.
He invented it.
He is the original short king. You got to admit, as like whatever's going on in his Scientology life, whatever is going on with his insane marriages, he's the original short king.
He's the original short
Gotta
king.
give it up.
Like him or not, he invented being a short king. Okay. And
also, I think he is definitely shorter than 5'7".
Yes, that's how you know he's a short king, is that he like lies to make it still a short height.
Yeah.
Like it's still short. Okay, next. Elijah Wood.
Oh, he is such a short king.
I say
he
yes.
is the short king, Hobbit king. I love him so much. He also plays Animal Crossing, and he is great. I love him so much.
I love him too.
Elijah Wood, if you're listening to this, which I know you are.
You are.
Do you want to come to my island?
Yeah, go to Liz's island, Elijah. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Okay, next. Also, shout out to The Hobbit, a movie about short kings. Okay.
Oh, truly.
Bruno Mars.
He is such a short king. He has so much swag in such a small package. It's very impressive. I don't know how he fits all of that talent in that body.
It works for him. It works for him. He's thriving. He's a short king.
He's also he's beautiful. He's talented. He can dance.
Yeah, he's got it all. Bruno Mars, short king. Okay, next. Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh,
big time short king. 5'5".
Love him.
He's on the shorter side of short king too, which I appreciate. The shorter, the better, frankly. Okay,
Truly,
next.
Yeah.
Ken Jeong.
Oh, Ken Jeong. I love Ken Jeong. He is a short king. I love him.
Totally a short king. Love Ken Jeong.
Love the Korean representation too. What?
Woo! Seth Green.
Yo, yeah.
I've always had such a crush on Seth Green, like ever since Austin Powers.
Yes. Yeah.
He's hot.
He's so great. I've also heard only good things about him in the industry. Like people like him a lot. He's nice.
Supposed to be like an actual person, like that is really like normal and nice. I mean, he started like Robot Chicken, which is like a hilarious show.
Yeah.
He's so talented. Okay, next. Charlie Chaplin, short king, 5 feet 4 inches, one of the older short kings.
I didn't realize that. Okay, yeah.
I didn't realize he was so tiny.
Me neither. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
BD Wong.
Oh, BD Wong. Yes.
I also didn't know BD Wong was so short. That's
neither,
actually a surprise to me.
I guess it makes sense.
Short king, definitely. He looks hot in that pic.
Yeah. He looks hot everywhere.
He's a hot man. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go next. How many more do we have? I pulled a lot of these. So, Marty Scorsese.
Oh, is he really only 5'3"?
He's only 5'3". I found that out like very recently, and I was like, wow, who knew?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's a short king. He's a king of cinema, man.
He's a short king of cinema. We have to add, he needs the of cinema attached at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's a different category.
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
5'3" is very short.
It's very short. But Prince hasn't beat. Prince was 5'2".
Wait, really?
According to this listicle that I found on some random website.
I always thought Prince was tall, but Prince is obviously a king, so yes, of course he's a short king.
He's actually a prince. He's a short prince.
He's a short prince. You're right. What am I thinking?
I think we have to call this one a short prince, just because his name is Prince.
I cannot believe he is that tiny. I thought he was a tall man.
Apparently, he was only 5'2", which is like actually shocking to me. He's a short prince, the artist formerly known as Short King.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. He did the artist formerly known. Okay, before you leave, we have to add Danny DeVito to the Short King list.
That was a big misstep. We have to add. I'm gonna fire the intern that made that.
Also, Who else?
Vern Troyer, the late great. We have.
I saw him once. He was riding a scooter to 7-Eleven in the
Oh
valley.
my God, I love him. Rest in paradise.
Yeah. And
who
then
else?
K-pop. A lot of K-pop guys are short kings.
Oh, you know what? I did not bring the K-pop representation to the short king list, and I blame.
That's okay. The K-pop representation everywhere I go because you know I love.
Do you want to shout out like a couple K-pop short kings as a closer to the episode?
I mean, let's see. I think Jungkook is not very tall. Who's on BTS? He's my bias on BTS. In general, Korean men. Well, Korean men can be tall, but I just think in general.
Shout out to Korean men.
Shout out to Korean men.
The short kings especially. Okay, Liz, can you please tell us where we can find you on Twitch and Twitter and everywhere?
I'm here on Twitch at Lizz Party, Lizz Party. It's the same on Instagram, and I am Lizz, Lizz on Twitter.
Yay! Everybody follow Liz. Liz, thank you so much for being here. Anything else you want to shout out or promote?
Vote. Register to vote. Please.
Hey,
we have a madman in the office.
why not?
Please get him out.
Okay, Liz, I love you to death. You are my queen. Thank you for being here. I want to have you back on. This wasn't enough time. You got to come back.
Come back. I would love to come back. I will literally come back every day if you want.
Okay, great. Let's start a podcast together called Hot and Rich and Liz. Okay. Well, you're hot. To me, you're very hot and rich. So we could keep the name the same. It would be redundant to add you at the end.
You know what? I am hot. I may not be rich in money, but I am rich in love.
Well, I mean rich just like as a vibe.
You know what? I do hear that. I have a rich vibe. So, yeah, I'm hot and rich.
Hot and rich, bitch. And Disney's going to hire you any second now, so.
Hire me, Disney. I'm hot and rich.
Okay, love you all. Goodbye.
I love you. Tell Kenny hello. Goodbye.
I will. Until next time, stay hot and stay rich.